We in the Jeffries Projects, you know what used to be the Jeffries Projects. This is where I'm from. You know what I mean? My name RD. You know, this is where it began for me. You know, now it ain't nothing. But
when did you were born in what, mid-60s?
Yeah, 66. I lived here in 1980. My father and my parents, they got a job, a good job, you know, that got us up out of here. You know what I mean? But before they got us up out of here, you know, every day for us was the hustle. You know what I mean? Get paid $50 a day, stand right here on 4th at the fire hydrant and yell hook down. You know what I mean? Because the big guys was out there selling the packs, you know what I mean? Then you had the hookers and the pimps, you know what I mean? You had it all. Everything, the numbers, people, everything you wanted was right here. This was the one-stop shop. You know what I mean? Everything.
Oh, so by 14 or 15, you were working in the street?
Yeah, 14, actually. 14.
How'd you first get involved in doing something?
I mean, well, you know, we come outside, the guys be hustling, you know what I'm saying? They can't watch the cars and watch out for the police. Yeah, they was selling heroin. You know, and they can't watch out for the hook and try to serve the customers. So it'd be like, little brother, here, take this $50, stand over there, and when you see the hook, just yell. You know what I mean? We get money, we get money just to set out and look for the police, you know what I mean? Let them know they coming. Then then you get tired of making the little $50. Like, damn, this $50, this ain't shit. It be gone in one day. But them boys would start pulling up in them big ass cars and wearing all that jewelry.
And who was that, YBI?
Exactly. Well, you know, the YBI came down here, they introduced us to the game, really. You know what I mean? We had guys come down here like Geechee and, you know, Butch and Raymond and, you know, all of them guys came down here, man, because, you know, we didn't actually meet a lot of them guys up front, you know what I mean? Just through the course of different times and periods we met them, you know? But they brought that thing down here, man, and put it down.
So now you said you were going on Stopel and Davis. You moved on Stopel and Davis.
Yeah, my people. Yeah, my people. Like I said, they got a job at the plant, and they moved over on Stopel and Davidson. You know, and
Did that seem like it? Did you think that was gonna be better, or?
Well, it looked it better because the neighborhood, man, was laid out. It looked like we moved to the motherfucking suburbs, coming out the jacks. You know what I'm saying? But when you got over there, and I got to socializing with them guys over there, them guys was like Martians. You know what I mean? Nobody want to talk to them guys. I had to run down to the projects every day because I couldn't deal with them cats. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't right, but then they kept approaching me with the money. You know what I mean? Just think, I'm down here making $50, yelling police, you know what I mean? As opposed to them guys over there, they gonna give us $100 a day, you know what I'm saying? Plus all the tops we can get. Shit, what you gonna do? You gonna get down. You know what I mean? We got down, and then it came to where we was making $1,500 a week.
So you got on, whose crew were you on?
Actually, I was down with Rerun. You know what I'm saying? Rerun was my man. You know, I mean, he was down with Ray, you know what I mean? But Rerun was the one who took care of me.
So how did it work? You gotta ask, you were in a spot and you got actual payroll, paycheck, plus what you could hustle, or how did that work?
Well, actually, we
were talking about where you was taking out the packs. And
yeah, we was corner hustling. You know what I'm saying? Corner hustling means you get the bags, and they give us different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like we had spots, man, right here on 16th and Temple. You know what I'm saying? Or 16th in Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? I mean, just different areas, man, over here, downtown, Cass Corridor, all up through the corridor. See, the corridor was considered up top for us, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go down the corridor and put it down, you know what I mean? Hip rolling. We ain't had no specific spots.
Just walking around.
You know what I mean? But we got to stash the stuff because you can't walk around with 100 bundles, you know what I mean?
How much could you sell in a day?
Oh man, shit, we used to do probably about 50,000 a day. You know what I mean?
Here? How big of a crew was down? Like how many people was working?
Man.
10, 20?
No, it was more than 20 of us, man. It was about a good 30 of us down here. But by us being from here, it was really more than 30. You know what I mean? Because different guys worked different shifts and did different things. You know what I mean?
But it was all organized.
It was all organized. You know what I mean? Everything was organized. It wasn't nothing out of the ordinary. Everything was organized.
Was that standard when you guys were younger? Was that standard for like for the little heads? You know, for them to get 100 a day plus whatever they can make on top of them bundles? Was that like
by us being young, we don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? $100 a day is great when you're a little guy. Just think what you can do with $100. $100, man, you can go get some gym shoes, an outfit, you know what I'm saying, and have a little candy for the girls or something, but you young. You ain't really thinking like that, you know what I'm saying? But now you getting this money, now you fucking. You know what I'm saying? You done got introduced to the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But see, then there you go, you only get a little money, so you only gonna fuck average bitches. You know what I'm saying? Then when you start getting that real cash, then you got access to any bras you want. It don't make no difference how fine, whatever. See, the fine bras, you really didn't know how to approach them because you ain't had no cake. You know what I'm saying? When you get the cake, you don't even really have to approach them because they already watching you. You know what I'm saying? So it just go like that. You know what I mean?
What year did you really start making some real money?
What year I really started making some real money? Say 84.
So that was after.
Yeah. See, I ain't getting no real money until after you know the indictments came out and them guys went away. See, when them guys went away, man, shit was just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was everywhere to the point where the shit really was out of control. And motherfuckers was getting done and all.
So you noticed a big, by between 83 to 85, tell me how shit changed.
It was, like I say, man, a lot of motherfuckers was getting laid down and all kind of shit. And motherfuckers was like, well, damn, we can go out of town. You know what I mean? So we was like, shit. We started going out of town. The little 40,000 we make here a day, we can go out of town and make 80,000. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like being from Detroit? Going, like, what cities were you going?
Man, we was going to St. Louis, man, Alabama,
Kelly,
Cleveland, knocking their heads off. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed easy after being here.
Yeah, well, it was easy to go out of town and get it because of the mannerism and the way we was brought up here. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to going out of town, them guys ain't got nothing. They slow. You know what I mean? And we go down there and tear their heads up and come home and spend the wealth. You know what I mean? And that's how it was. But that was I got my real money, 84, 85. You know, my parents, man, they was real strict as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had to sneak out, you know what I'm saying, and do what I wanted to do. But then, you know, all my buddies, man, they come from like single parent homes, man. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like had pretty much the run of the streets the way they wanted to, you know, as opposed to me, I had to go in the house a certain time, you know what I'm saying, or I had chores to do or I couldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? Because my father used to come on the spots looking for me, guy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, after a while, man, my parents, they didn't approve of what I do, you know what I'm saying, or what I've done, you know what I mean? But they come to accept it as I got older, you know what I mean? They see I wasn't gonna stop, so they just accepted it. You know what I mean? They didn't approve of it, but they accepted it, you know? But I couldn't live in their house doing what I do, you know? Yeah.
So what happened, what led to your getting in legal trouble? Tell us about that.
Well, we was going to Flint, man.
Now what year is this?
85.
Now were you affiliated, were you affiliated with a known name or you just were your own?
Well, you know, we took that YBI thing straight to Flint. You know what I mean? We took it straight to Flint because they ain't know no better.
You still using the name even though the real guys is locked up?
Right. We still carry the name because a lot of times we was still using a lot of them old stamps that they left. You know what I'm saying?
So you still selling a lot of heroin?
We still selling heroin. You know what I'm saying? But the cocaine thing had came into play. Because, see, when we got to Flint, them guys was going to work, man. We just had to wait till Friday to really, really roll up there. You know what I'm saying? Because they worked all week and got hot in the motherfucker on the weekend. But, man, after we stayed in that motherfucker for 3 months, motherfuckers started quitting, getting fired. You know what I'm saying? From the plants, man. And then the shit just turned into an epidemic where motherfuckers was getting money every day. You know what I'm saying?
Was a lot of your customers from the plant?
Yeah, majority of them, 85% of them was from the plant. And if the ones that weren't from the plant, shit, they own shit in Flint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, we used to sit up, man, and sell them Them sucker-ass motherfuckers ready for the world. We just sit up in the hotel room with them suckers and sell them the dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches was smoked out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're ready for the world?
Yeah, man.
That's what like that.
Yeah, man. Them gas was smoked out, man.
At an early date, huh?
Man, yeah, man. You know, I mean, but that's how it was, man. And then you know them guys up there, man. The guys couple guys who I went up there with, man. You know, they end up being sour, man. You know what I'm saying? Led to our demise of going to jail, man. You know what I mean?
What they was telling me.
Yeah, man, them jokers, man, got sour. I ain't gonna say no names or none. They know who they is, man. They got sour. You know what I mean?
You ended up doing how much time?
I got 188 months. I did 10 years, man, for them suckers, man.
Oh, so you got like 16, 17 years and did like 10 or something.
Man,
Something
yeah,
like
I
that.
did 10 years and 4 months.
What was your experience in federal prison? Was a lot of, because you went right at the time when they changed the laws and shit was getting tight. Was a lot of.
Well, I still fell in there under the old law. The laws hadn't really started changing until like I think like
Well, they done changed
1990
the
or
parole law, but they was sending a lot of people to prison in '86.
yeah,
A
yeah,
lot of Detroit people at all the penitentiaries you went to.
yeah. I went to a few penitentiaries too in the Fed joint. There was a lot of guys from the D there, you know. Well, yeah, mostly in Milan, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really do my bit in Milan, you know. They shipped me around. It's pretty much a problem.
Oh, so that's why you ended up doing such a long time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Cause you know, guy going to prison, man, he don't know but what the fuck he done seen on TV. So you already going in there under some false bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you like, man, you know, damn, do I really gotta watch myself from dropping the soap? Or man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you're already on point, and it ain't even like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But you turn into a problem because you don't know no better. Take you a couple years to straighten yourself out. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it ain't even really like that. I'm right here acting a fool. You know what I mean? Now I jacked off my good time. You know what I mean?